Monitoring CDF money has been an uphill task to many Kenyans all over the country. But today on TechToys, we want to take a look on how phone has enabled a common Kenyan to access the information concerning the Constituency Development Fund. Technology is changing how we find information almost every day. The combined power of the internet and mobile phones now mean that the world is virtually at your fingertips as long as you have an internet-enabled phone. This is the avenue that the Kenya Taxpayers Association, in conjunction with mobile service providers operating in the country, are seeking to exploit. You can now get information on how your tax money is being used from your mobile phone, as well as track the progress of key projects. All these at the speed of a download.
We took a step back and we said we want to put something in there that is actually of value to the common wananchi in Kenya. So one of the key things we thought about in terms of the political situation, we thought of CDF. So CDF has been available for a lot of years. It's allocated to the different constituencies, but there hasn't been necessarily enough transparency. Most consumers don't have access to a PC. In fact, our view is the average Kenyan, most of the average Kenyans, their first internet experience will be on the mobile phone and not the PC.
But after downloading the apparatus, the process is not complicated.
The first thing you do is you go into the menu, you find Ovi Store. So that's the icon for the store, the one-stop shop for everything. So I'm just going to connect to it. So it's connecting to the internet and it's going to bring it up. Okay, so now this is the homepage. You can see from the homepage we already have local apps. We have Rich and we have Mchongano actually, which are two local apps created by developers. So you now need to search for the CDF app. So I'll just type CDF, I had searched for it before, and it comes up. So there's CDF Monitor, and it's free. So you select it, and then you have the option to download it. So once the application opens like this, you have an option of either entering your constituency, if you know the name of your constituency, or you can actually look through the different list of all the constituencies whose data we've been able to get. So let me pick one of these. I'll pick Alego, for example. So it's organized alphabetically so that it's easy for the user to quickly find. So what it brings up is it tells you here the different allocations that they've had since 2003. So they can see exactly how much money. So in the case of Alego, they had 6 million allocated initially in 2003-2004 year. And by 2007-2008 year, they had over 45 million allocated to them to do different projects. Right? So then I have the opportunity to check project status. So I'll be able to check within Alego what's the status of all the different projects that they have decided to do. So in the case of Alego, you can see they have different projects which they've taken on for the different primary schools. All of them are listed here. So you can see all the projects that your CDF board in your local constituency decided to spend money on. And the amount spent is 200,000. The activity to be done was completion of classrooms, and the expected output was classrooms. The implementation status for this is completed. So if you're a constituency member, you can actually go to this school and ask which classroom was this that was actually to be created.
For now, this app is only available on the Ovi Store application.
But when you download content, you're charged based on the size of that specific content. This specific application is very small. It's less than 1 megabyte. Should not be more than 10 shillings.
As it increasingly becomes a source of information for more and more taxpayers, it could very well lead to change in the way government communicates its plans. For TechToys, I'm Nicholas Mudimba.